Hey guys, Lady Lee here. A couple of days ago, my beautiful neighbor brought me a couple of huge bags of spinach. Spinach doesn't stay fresh for too long, so I decided to freeze some of my spinach. I also have spinach growing in the garden, so I decided to go ahead and freeze those 2 bags of spinach that I got from her. What I do with my frozen spinach later is during the winter, or later in the season when I have less fresh vegetables in the garden, I take it out and I use it in casseroles or soups, or calzones or stuff like that, to fill baked goods, things like that. But my favorite dish is actually spinach patties, which I make either with spinach or chard, or you can either also make them with beet greens. They are on the blog. The recipe is on the blog. They are amazing. They are fried at the beginning and then cooked in cilantro, lemon, and garlic sauce. Hands down, it is my favorite vegetarian recipe, and I will link to it below so you can go and try it yourself. Okay, so I'm going to freeze some spinach today, and I wanted to take you along with me and show you how I do it. Okay, so I start with a pasta pot. I filled the bottom part with about 1.5 inches of water, and I already turned the stovetop on, so it's heating the water. And then this part of the pasta pot, I will just fill with the spinach as much as I can get in there. It will wilt and will become drastically less than what it looks, but at the beginning it looks like a lot of leaves inside this pot, but I'll just try to fit as many as I can. Okay, you guys, so what I did is I filled the top part of the pasta pot with the spinach, and the bottom part with some water, and I turned the heat on, and now steam starts to come up. I cover the pot so the steam can kind of stay inside the pot, and as the spinach is steamed, I'm just gonna take tongs and kind of move it around to make sure that the bottom leaves don't block the holes, and the steam can kind of escape from the bottom and go to the top of the pot. And it really just takes a couple of minutes. I don't want to cook it too much, just until all the leaves are wilted. I'll cover it, and in a couple of minutes I'll do it again. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes, and all of my spinach is wilted. I don't want it to go too much, just like that. It's enough. And what I'll do now is I turn the heat off, and I'll kind of put the pot like that to let all the water drain before I pack it into Ziploc bags. Alright, so after the spinach drained, and I want to get rid of as much liquid as I can, I'm just going to grab it. I labeled my bag, wrote spinach on here. You can also write the date. I try to use all of my all of the stuff in the freezer and the canned goods, everything that I preserve, I try to use within a year. But it will last for months and possibly even more than a year in the freezer. What I do is I just grab the spinach and put it in the bag. This is probably about, in a sandwich Ziploc bag, it's probably about 2 cups of spinach. If you want to be super exact and know exactly how much you have there, you can add it to a measuring cup and then to the Ziploc, and then write on the Ziploc bag how many cups of spinach you have in there. So I will close the bag and then flatten it a little bit, just because it's easier to stack things in the freezer when they are flat. So I flatten it a little bit and I'll put it in the freezer, and by tomorrow it will be completely frozen. That's it, you guys. This is really super simple. This is how the bag looks like when it's frozen. When I want to use it, I'll just take it out and a day, probably like a night before, and leave it in a bowl on the counter and let it thaw, and then squeeze it from more water and liquid before I use it for my spinach patties. Again, you can do the same thing with chard or with beet greens and other leafy goods like that. And this is, you know, will last for months. Again, I try to use my frozen and canned goods within a year after I preserve them. But it's a meal right here. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.